So the question is who is going to be the next Blues manager? There's quite a few candidates. There's talks of Steve Bruce 2.0, Paul Heckingbottom, Liam Rossinia, Will Still. I personally have him just for his name. I think he's got a cool name, to be fair. And Alex O'Neill. But let's get into it, guys.
Without really playing well, but we've shown a bit of bottle and a bit of resilience and a bit of organisation, which some people say we've never had before. Well, restructuring to do. The Birmingham lineup. Obviously attracted us to, and when he comes against us and goes from a wide area, then we'll be there or thereabouts, that's for sure.
What's going on, Bluenoses? It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. Stick around because we got loads to talk about in this video. We got potential candidates. Who is going to be the most ideal manager for Blues? It's so good behind the scenes, but obviously we all know that things done on the pitch is just as important, or if so, more important, to be honest. But yeah, Knighthead are doing an absolutely phenomenal job behind the scenes. We've just got to get the managerial status and employment bang on to hopefully take Blues out from League One back to the Championship, and then hopefully we can start contending for the Premiership. But yeah, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been supporting and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you that are not subscribed, please subscribe. It is completely free. It'll just notify you when I do some more videos. So I'm just going to share this screen with you now, because if you have a look at this now, this is a line diagram. So all my returning views, so this is what I see. So just imagine if these new viewers had subscribed, there's like 1,482 people there that are not subscribed watching this channel. This is just a line diagram from over the last few months. So please, guys, if you could subscribe, it is completely free. It just helps me, give me the morale to keep doing this and getting some positive content out there. But yeah, so another thing I'm going to be talking about today is an important question that I asked you guys last night. I'm also going to be reading your comments out in this video as well. So I asked you guys last night. I'll be reading your comments out on a video that I'm doing tomorrow. One question that I have to ask, I will also read this out on today's video, i.e. now. Next Blues manager, would you take Steve Bruce back or go for Alex Neil? Keep right on. I can't believe how many of you actually voted. This is why I love doing this, and this is why it's so important to subscribe to the channel, because I just love interacting with you guys. You got 135 people there, 135 votes. You guys are giving up your time to watch me doing this, and it's just mind blowing. It's only a hobby. I'm so passionate about my dad, and I'm just so passionate about blues and Bluenoses and how much this football club and you guys mean to me. So 132 votes. Steve Bruce winning the poll, 52%, and Alex Neil, 48%. So yes, guys, there has been talks about Steve Bruce saying that he would come back to blues. There was things mentioned about Gary Rowett making a third appearance at blues. How would you feel about that, Bluenoses? So get your comments in. Paul Peckinbottom, Alex Neil, Will Still, and Liam Rossini. So Bluenoses, I'd love to hear your thoughts on some of these candidates and who the next manager is going to be for Blues. But we have to get it bang on because it's so good behind the scenes. But obviously, it's just as important, if so, more important, getting these results on the pitch as well. And hopefully these will then go hand in hand. But yeah, Bluenoses, get your comments in. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Speaking to my dad as well. We had a really interesting conversation yesterday. My best mate, I speak to him every single day. I love him to bits. And I was just talking to him about Steve Bruce, because in my lifetime, 32 years old, 32 years of supporting the Blues, since my dad was holding me in his arms, and the best, apart from the Carling Cup final, which is obviously the greatest thing to happen to Blues in my lifetime, the most sentimental and the best moment for me is when Blues got promoted, just because I look up to my dad and seeing his reactions when he got back from his weekend away at Cardiff when Blues got promoted. I'll take that memory to the grave with me, and I think that's the best moment in Blues for me personally. And Steve Bruce was the best manager in my eyes. So we had a good, interesting conversation about it. Would you take Steve Bruce back? We both said we would, but then I was talking to my dad's mate, Stephen. He said he wouldn't. So, Bluenoses, I'd love to hear your comments on that as well. But yeah, we've just got to get it right. Will Still as well, a good young manager. I think my dad was talking about, maybe we could have like a young upcoming manager as well. So maybe he would be the perfect candidate. Alex O'Neill, Liam Rossini. There's quite a few names that have been passing around to Bluenoses. Key comments in. I'd love to hear that as well. Also, going off and talking to my dad as well. I'm going to show you guys this because this is absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely fantastic. My dad has finally finished his pub, and he actually gave me permission to share the photos of his pub that he's finished. This is where he can go and drink and chill out and watch the football and stuff in his own time, his own comfort. So this is in his house, and yeah, he's gave me the go-ahead to show you guys. But on this as well, I actually said to my dad, because we're really close, how would you feel about doing like a new series, a new playlist? And I was going to call it A Pint with Dad, Talking Blues, and then just go like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, where it's just me talking to my dad about blues, greatest memories, and what to expect, like in the future and stuff. I thought that'd be really sentimental. Just me talking to my dad for like half an hour, having a pint in his blues pub. So I'm just going to show you guys how good this is. So this is my dad's pub that he's finished in his house, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's all blues. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's just brilliant. I just can't wait to go there and see it in the flesh. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but he's just done such a good job, and that's one of the things I love about my dad. Like, he can put his hand to anything, and he just makes everything look brilliant, no matter what he does. And I love this picture as well. I think this is my favourite picture, but I'll get to that in a minute. But that's my granddad's name there, i.e. Monk, and then he's put like a couple of things around by the door and stuff there. This is the bar, close up. So yeah, we're hoping to do some videos in here of just me spending time with my dad, talking about blues, and I can't wait to. He's even done the carpet blue as well. It's brilliant. He's done such a good job. Well done, Dad. Now, going back to this photo in particular, and it means so much to me because of how much my dad means to me, is he put his dad's name on the door. And I turned around and said to my dad, you know, the best thing about these photos and this pub that you've made is the door. And he was kind of like, you know, out of all the things he's done, why the door? Well, on this photo here, you've got my granddad's name there, and obviously my dad's done it like a tribute thing on the door, but he never actually realised that he put a beer logo there called Tribute, and he just stuck it on the door. And I, looking at that photo first glance, I thought, you know, it was quite unique because it was a beer brand, and it looked like it was a tribute to his dad, but like he didn't really know that, like he just stuck it to the door. When I mentioned that to him and explained why the door was my favourite thing in the room because it was a tribute to his dad, and you know, my dad's my best mate, and this is part of the reason why I love doing this, you know. And he was like, I never saw it like that, but yeah, it's just brilliant. I just love it. I just can't wait to get in there and have a pint with my dad, talking about blues and spending some quality time with him. But yeah, Bluenoses, let me know what you think on that, and the idea. It's going to be like a playlist that's going to be on the channel. That's just going to be completely separate episodes that you can watch, and just me having a pint with my dad. But yeah, we're going to get into your comments now, guys. Bluenoses. So we're going to read them out now. So these are your answers. So this was off one of the polls. This was PW is blue. I would take Bruce if he was assisting Ashley Cole. Lee Harvey, now to both about Bruce coming back. Paul Kelly, neither of them. That's a backward step. That was to the poll. John Malin, no to both. Dave Channelar. What about Will Still? This was Comic Buyer. Dazzo, neither. If we go for Alex Neil, it will end up another season with several managers. This was Dazzo. Scooby, neither. I'd take Scott Parker. Roy Bailey, neither. We need a manager to take us back to the Championship and the Premier. We need stability, which I 100% agree with. We do need stability, so we have to get it right. This is the perfect opportunity now to get it right. Trusting Tom to get the right manager, forever true to the Royal Blue. Keep right on. Roy Bailey, that's another repeat one. Martin Banner, neither for me. Scott Parker or Dave Channelar. Simon, neither really. Keep right on. Loken, both of these get hard pass from me. Mazza King, neither. I still want Steve Cooper. There's no chances we don't have the ambition. I would love to be proved wrong so badly. Mark Gorton, neither. Jay Holloway, all the way. Steve Bruce, I'd love to see him back. Yeah, it's only because I'm sentimental, you know, and that was just one of the greatest times for me, being a Blue Nose. Paul Haynes confused why we're upgrading the stadium when we're not anywhere near full, and we are supposed to be moving to a new stadium. Spend the money on players. From the low leagues, this is where we need someone who can spot talent, like Peter Taylor. What could have been? This is Robbie. I'm absolutely gutted and heartbroken. I genuinely feel that he would have been one of our greatest ever managers. Get well, Tony. Thoughts and prayers to you and your family and friends. Come back one day. So that was the tribute video that I've done. Just one quick thing as well, Bluenoses. You know, these intros that I'm doing as well, you know, this is, you know, just to make it more like sentimental, more blues, and just shows how like passionate I am about Blues fans and the football club. You know, just something to add at the start of the channel. So I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, I'd love to know your thoughts. I know I've had a bit of I've had a bit of stick for the logo of the channel that's in the top right corner spinning around, but you know, I really like it, and yeah, I can't please everybody. Best wishes to Tony Mowbray. Now we need to clear out all the dead wood. Coaching staff, various managers have brought in. I would maybe try Lee Carsley and maybe Kevin Phillips as his assistant. Someone new and fresh with new ideas. Forget Rowett. Definitely not Lampard or Alex Neil. I would maybe go with Rossini. Either way, we need Get it sorted properly. Keep right on. At the moment, I don't trust Cook. Take care. Tony Mowbray. Hi, Jay. Got your thing made. We need to get to you. Yeah. Thank you so much, mate. Can't wait to see what that is. Martin Banner. Tony Mowbray. He's a Bluenoses, mate. Ray Barrett. Row it all the way. He's never been given money to spend yet. So give him the chance. He's one of us. This is what I love about doing this as well. There's so many different views and opinions, and I never see it as a negative, because you know what? It's always good to talk about things, because if everybody had the same thought process, the world would be boring. There'd be nothing to talk about. I always see it as a positive. You know, it's brilliant that you've all got different views and opinions. I absolutely love it. Like, just my fish. First things first. Thank you, Tony. Okay. This is just my opinion. We need a manager that will set up to win games and install an attacking mentality. Confidence comes with winning. Once you have that confidence from winning, you then gain that winning mentality. We'll need some players that are from teams that already play with high confidence from winning more than they lose. Age is not a massive factor. It's the mindset of the players you bring in. And if they bring that confidence into the dressing room, that rubs off on the rest of the team like an infection, and you get then win more games. Keep right on. I like that analogy, mate. You know, it's a good analogy, that is. Paul, Tony, yes. Now, 2024, smashes and grab new strikers and up, yes. Charlie Barley, wish him well. This is the correct decision. If he came back and relapsed later in the year, then it's no good. He needs rest and get back 100%. Now we need to move on and plan our season properly. Keep right on. Nick, been watching your videos for a while now. I just got one gripe though. The emblem you got in the top right corner is very distracting. Look, mate, I can't please everybody, but you know what? I really like it. Just look into my eyes when you're watching the video. Up the Blues, mate. Stephen Clark, just hope he's okay and gets well soon. Sure, Tony would have more success at Blues, top man. Stephen Lewis, well said, mate. I love the guy. I never used to bother listening to the post-match interviews of Eustace or Rooney because they wouldn't really say anything. Eustace would just roll out sound bites, while the less said about Rooney's interview, the better. With Mowbray, though, I would watch them multiple times. They were so enlightening, and his passion for football completely came across. He gave me hope that he could turn us around, and the early signs were there on the pitch. I'm absolutely gutted that I won't get to see him back in our dugout, but I hope the extra time out will help him to make a full recovery. Football needs him. So yeah, I mean, that's a really nice comment about Tony Mowbray. But yeah, guys, that is your comment, you know. So please subscribe. You know, the more and more that you do it, you know, there's so many of you guys that are not subscribed to this channel that are watching the videos frequently because I can see it on the analytics. You know, this is just what spurs me on to keep doing this, and it gives me the morale. I just love interacting with you guys. So please hit the subscribe button. It is completely free. Just click the button and it'll just notify you when I do some more videos. But yeah, Bluenoses, it's a very exciting time, but it's also a very important time that we have to get this appointment right. So yeah, please get your comments in as well. I love interacting with you guys. So up the Blues and stay true forever to the Royal Blue. Keep right on, Bluenoses. Come on, you Blue boys.